his doom, and we're going to look at Ehome getting a team wipe. Triple kill for CTY. What a play there from the side.
That snowball might have just saved the game, because that fight would have gone horribly wrong for Ehome. And instead, LANM turns it into a snowball fight, and they come out the victors of that one. Wow, that was...
You can tell he's doing a little bit of a dance. He's absolutely ecstatic with that.
He's keeping up the APM and Fountain.
That was Matt turning that around. I mean, still, they've got quite a way to climb in terms of catching up with that anti-mage, but if they can find fights like that, perfectly executed, VG are going to be a little bit worried when they're going for those kind of smokes aggressively into Ehome's jungle.
And you're seeing now, the anti-mage identifies the problem here. He has to get a BKB in addition to his Manta. It's not enough having the Manta. He has like one break, but there's so many things that still threaten him. All the single target, like the Rubik's telekinesis, the stuns, the electric vortex from CTY. There's just too many problems. And once he has the BKB, there's no one who threatens him for now. The damage between Gyro and Storm should not be able to pierce his almost 20 armor. So we're probably going to see Vici slow down a little bit until he has that BKB. And then they could look for a Roche into fight maybe.
See what the next plan of action here is from Ehome. Just looking to maybe try and take this tier 1 from the bottom lane. LANM, CTY and RTK moving in. Fenris just here on his own at the moment. So they're going to jump in onto Fenris straight away, bringing down the Wyvern. Very nicely done there from the side of Ehome. Now on the mid lane, How with the Manta Illusions. Going to find a tier 1 for the side of VG Gaming, and he'll get away with it as well. And he's just going to continue to push it. To get some damage done onto the tier 2. They do find the tier 1 here on the bottom. CTY claiming that gold. Now with the TVs back, they're ready to defend here, Ehome. This is a very, very close game. 30 minutes in, 18 to 17. And CTY, we saw earlier on, losing those Bloodstone charges. Now he's back up to 11, and he's sitting on 4,900 gold sin.
He could one-shot an Orchid right now, if that's what he wants. It's 30 minutes, though, so I think...
There's BKB.
He's going to get a BKB. I guess... reasonable alternatives here would have been a Hex, which would have been a more aggressive approach to countering the AM. Even with BKB and Manta, you can still shut him down very nicely with the Storm Hex, but this is more of a defensive build. We'll deal very well with the Static Storm from Disruptor, we'll counter the Glimpse, we'll counter the Mana Void.
And the Orchid from Quap.
And the Orchid from Quap. There's a lot of value to this.
It's now going to be Ehome moving into the Dire jungle, seeing if they can catch potentially How at the moment towards the bottom. In fact, the whole team of VG is grouped up around the secret shop here. Ehome moving around. This lane's really kind of pushed in, so they won't be able to do too much here. Looks like they're just trying to regain just control of the jungle, popping down this ward. And VG will see.